Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert and today I'm bringing to an unboxing, but it's a little bit different for once. I've also noticed that this cap looks like massive now that I've had a haircut. But yeah, this unboxing is going to be going over why you almost should buy things during a drop, or when you should have really bought something during a drop but you didn't, you left it be. This is the outcome. So yeah, there's also another item alongside it that I picked up, but yeah, it's almost like story time, but let's get straight into this anyway. Okay, so obviously as you can see next to me, I've got two packages. Now the package below, being the one that's white, as you can see, is the one we're going to be talking about, or just speaking about, because it's the one that caused the issue, and it's the one that I wanted to kind of match this in the end, my Supreme hoodie that I really like, this floral hoodie. I do have the matching hat for it, or the matching, I don't know if it's a cap or if it's a 6 or 5 panel, but I've got the matching one for it. It's suede and then it's really soft material and it's just nice across the board. Now, I kind of wanted something to go with these as well, but I've realised that this is navy and black don't really go together that well in the end, so it is what it is. I'll need to find something else. I don't even know what will match these. This is actually like the first time I'm actually wearing them, but yeah, even for a medium with Supreme, it's a little bit big, I'm gonna be honest, but regardless, let's talk about this. So obviously we had the Palace season sale not too long ago, and with that season sale I went through everything, as one will do when you are going to be covering something like that. Now, the mistake that I made was that I had opened pieces that I had an interest in or that I had liked, and then I had gone back to recording the video. I like those flowers, and I've already got a hat that kind of matches something like that. Okay, let's leave that open. Bruh. Seriously? Should have just added it and bought it. Man. Class. Yeah, I should have just bought it straight away. That's on me. Damn. Really annoying. Now this is obviously where my problem came in, because by the time I finished just going over and checking everything just to see if things are sold out or what, like ever in the end, so that people who would be going for the drops in their respective region, you know, would have a decent chance at going for what they wanted or seeing what was already sold out. So by the time I then went back to it, as you saw obviously, it was sold out, the piece that I had wanted. So what happens, you know, what can you do in this case? So what happened was that somebody who was going to be going for the drop in America ended up picking up 3 pieces. One to obviously sell, and then 2 being 2 of the hats or the caps in the end. And I'm not going to mention their name just in case they don't want it, but I'll get onto it in a minute. They're in browser, and yeah, so what happened was they actually just said, well, when the cap comes in, do you want it? And I was like, that's amazing, basically, and I'd really appreciate that, because they weren't asking for anything on top for it, which someone could have, because I went and looked recently just to see like if it was selling for anything, and I couldn't actually find this colour anywhere, but on StockX it's like £85, so they could have asked for something in the end, but they didn't, and I appreciate that they didn't because of the fact of what's coming next. So because they're in America and they got it, they were obviously just going to ship it to me. I'm paying the shipping obviously and everything, so it's all cool, it's all good. I did not realise how much shipping from America was. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be real. And I probably should have waited until I was on holiday at like where I'm going to, for them then to ship it there, because it would have been a lot easier and cheaper. But anyway, so the US shipping, you know, they had a couple of options to go through. Obviously one being USPS, which would have been the cheapest and easiest, but they'd shipped something from there before and it took about 4 months, which, yeah, I really wanted this for my holiday, so that's not going to happen. And then you have UPS. Someone else told me, you know, what about DHL? I checked, DHL wanted $117 to ship a hat. No, I didn't pay that much, but it was still more than the retail. Nearly double retail, actually, I would have said. to ship it, which, you know, it's my own error in the end, and that's why you should always buy things during a drop, or the reason, like, when you had the chance to buy during a drop, you should have just bought it, because yeah, it would save you a lot of hassle. So anyway, I'm really appreciative, I'm really thankful, and it's an extremely kind thing for someone to do. I genuinely appreciate whenever people do things like that, or they go out of their way to do something. I genuinely do appreciate it, and it's really kind and amazing for people to do, because yeah, nowadays you don't see a lot of things like that going on too often, where people go out of their way to help you, so I really do appreciate it. But yeah, now that that is all out of the way, yeah, basically I got something from America to England. I just couldn't believe the shipping, but yeah, now we can open it. Okay, well, I've tried and I've failed to take the address off the front in about 2 minutes time. So instead what we're going to do is just open it up, or I might just go and get scissors to cut it off. So give me a sec. Okay, so now that's out of the way, here is the package, and we can just simply open it up. Oh, so it's bag with a bag. Okay, I was gonna be like, that is the weirdest bag I've seen. But yeah, he did say that he was going to be making sure that it was safe and sound. So yeah, here is the actual package now, so that's cool. Okay, so finally the moment of truth of what I have been waiting for. They also said that there were no stickers, so sorry that they couldn't like include any that came with it, but it really doesn't matter. Like, I appreciate that they were looking out like that far for me in terms of it, but yeah, here it finally is. That's cool, nice. So it is going to be the Hawaii denim, or denim pow hat in the end, in white. It was just the colorway that I really just wanted, and I just liked in the end. I know that white's sometimes not great when it comes to a lot of things in relation to stuff that you are wearing, but at the same time it was just the one that I wanted. I'm going to have to get all this stuff off of here. Now I still don't know whether or not I want to bend it or not, like this, because this is typically how I like mine. I think it would look aesthetically quite nice like that. So just let me know. But yeah, this was the one that I was really just sort of after, because of the Hawaii aspect, because of the floral aspect, and I just think personally that because it's the same flower, I believe it's the same flower, I might be wrong here, but it's the same flower that's included on here is on this piece. Now that I'm looking at it, only a couple of them are the same ones, I believe, but yeah, you get the general idea of what I was kind of going for in the end. But yeah, I just like this one, and yeah, compared to the other ones, it's got the better like back section to it. Yeah, hat. Let's crack open the other things that I picked up, because why not in the end. Obviously it's Supreme, it's just going to be what you can already imagine. Oh my god, box logo sticker. But yeah, it's already what you can imagine at the end of the day. It is just going to be a beanie. Oh yikes. What on earth? That is not how the pictures made it out to be. That is horrendous. That is absolutely horrendous. Oh my god. That is a monstrosity of a beanie. Can I return this? Oh my god, that is terrible. Okay. Oh, now I understand why it's called the split beanie, because it is actually split, which, no, I don't know. Oh my god, that is terrible though. Jesus. So you've got camouflage on one side and the colour that I actually really liked and I really wanted as a beanie on the other side. I just can't believe that's why. I mean, this colourway sold out, I believe, and the blue and another colourway sold out. I think 3 of them did in the end, but that is why that sat in the end. I should have just bought the ear flap. That is a monstrosity of a beanie. Wow, okay, yikes. But yeah, the hat, let me know whichever you think, or if you think I should do that or not. I've seen so many want to buys of like different Palace pieces online and everything anyway recently that were from the sale, so I hope that people were able to get what they wanted, even if it was in the aftermarket. But yeah, I like that the inside tag actually then says Hawaii Denim Pow Hat. It's quite cool, and then you've got a Palace logo on the inside. Oh, and you've got a tag. I never typically get Palace tags, so yeah, I know a couple of pieces I've had have had them, but I never really noticed them. It might be the case of, but that's cool that it's on the inside of the hat. Did this have a tag? I can't remember, it must have. But yeah, that's quite cool. But anyway, that's going to cover this video. So thank you for watching, and yeah, remember to always buy things during a drop, because otherwise you end up like me and you end up having to pay shipping from another country in order to get it. But fortunately, there are always people out there to help. Hopefully there are, but yeah, in this case there was. I'm always thankful and appreciative of that fact. But yeah, that's going to cover this video anyway. So yeah, let me know if you've had anything arrive recently, or what it was, or whether you were tricked by one of these pieces. And yeah, that is going to cover it anyway. So I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.